Stoic Jordan Peterson, a modern-day sage of resilience and reason. In the vast arena of modern philosophy, few figures have emerged as influential and polarizing as Dr. Jordan Peterson. A clinical psychologist and professor, Peterson has risen to prominence with his articulate critiques of cultural trends, his profound lectures on psychological health, and his unwavering advocacy for personal responsibility. However, what often goes unremarked upon is the striking parallel between Peterson's teachings and those of the ancient Stoics. Like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus before him, Peterson champions the ideals of resilience, reason, and moral clarity. This essay will explore how Jordan Peterson has become a quintessential modern Stoic, weaving together the timeless wisdom of Stoicism with biblical teachings to offer a powerful message of encouragement and hope. The Stoic foundations of Peterson's philosophy. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the conviction that we must cultivate an inner fortress of virtue and wisdom, impenetrable by the vicissitudes of life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflects on the importance of maintaining equanimity in the face of external chaos. He writes, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This core Stoic principle is echoed in Peterson's admonitions to take responsibility for one's life. In his best-selling book, 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos, Peterson argues that individuals must confront the disorder of existence head-on, clean their rooms, and put their lives in order. This act of taking control over what is within our power is deeply Stoic in nature. Peterson frequently emphasizes the importance of facing suffering with courage and composure, much like the Stoics who believe that adversity is an inevitable part of life. Seneca, the Roman philosopher and statesman, famously stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Peterson's lectures often revolve around the theme that life is inherently difficult and that we must prepare ourselves to endure and overcome its challenges. He posits that the path to meaning is found not in the avoidance of suffering but in the embrace of responsibility, a notion that resonates profoundly with the Stoic ideal of embracing one's fate, amor fati. Biblical resonance, wisdom and virtue. In addition to his Stoic leanings, Peterson's teachings are heavily influenced by biblical narratives and principles. The Bible, much like Stoic philosophy, underscores the importance of wisdom, virtue, and personal responsibility. Proverbs 4 verse 7 states, "Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding." This pursuit of wisdom is central to both Stoic and biblical traditions and is a recurring theme in Peterson's work. He often references biblical stories to illustrate the timeless struggle between order and chaos, good and evil, and the importance of moral integrity. One of Peterson's most poignant discussions revolves around the biblical story of Cain and Abel. He interprets this narrative as a profound exploration of resentment and the destructive power of bitterness. Cain, unable to accept his own failings and envious of his brother Abel's success, commits the first murder out of spite. Peterson uses this story to highlight the dangers of failing to confront our own shortcomings and the importance of taking responsibility for our actions. This aligns closely with the Stoic practice of self-examination and the commitment to personal growth and moral development. Moreover, Peterson's exploration of the archetypal hero's journey, as detailed in his analysis of biblical stories and myths, mirrors the Stoic emphasis on the development of virtuous character through trials and tribulations. Just as the Stoics believe that virtue is forged in the crucible of adversity, Peterson argues that individuals must confront their inner dragons, face the chaos of life, and strive toward the highest good. This journey of self-improvement and moral fortitude is at the core of both Stoic and biblical teachings. Embracing the logos, reason and order. A fundamental tenet of Stoicism is the concept of the logos, which represents the rational principle that governs the universe. The Stoics believe that by aligning oneself with the logos, one could live in harmony with nature and achieve true wisdom. In a similar vein, Peterson places great emphasis on the importance of rationality and order in navigating the complexities of life. He often speaks about the necessity of establishing a clear structure and purpose in one's life, which echoes the Stoic belief in living according to reason. Peterson's call for individuals to sort themselves out and create meaning out of chaos is reminiscent of Epictetus's teachings on the power of perception and the necessity of aligning our will with the natural order. Epictetus taught that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. Peterson, too, advocates for the cultivation of personal discipline and the exercise of free will to bring order to one's life. His emphasis on the power of individual choice and the importance of facing reality with clear-sightedness and rationality aligns closely with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with the Logos. The power of speech and the pursuit of truth. Both the Stoics and biblical traditions hold the pursuit of truth and the power of speech in high regard. In the Gospel of John, Jesus states, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." John 8 verse 32. Similarly, the Stoics believe that truth is essential for achieving a virtuous life. Seneca emphasized the importance of honest and clear communication, stating, "Speech that is true without being harsh is as lovely as kindness itself." Peterson, renowned for his articulate and often controversial speeches, champions the pursuit of truth and the importance of speaking plainly and honestly. He argues that the courage to speak the truth, even when it is uncomfortable or unpopular, is essential for personal and societal well-being. This conviction is evident in his public debates and lectures, where he often confronts contentious issues head-on, emphasizing the necessity of honest discourse and the dangers of ideological conformity. His dedication to truth-telling, despite the personal and professional risks involved, is a testament to his Stoic resolve and his commitment to the biblical principle of seeking and upholding truth. The role of suffering and redemption. One of the most profound intersections between Peterson's philosophy, Stoicism, and biblical teachings is the understanding and acceptance of suffering as a fundamental aspect of the human condition. The Stoics believe that suffering is an inevitable part of life and that our task is to respond to it with wisdom and virtue. Similarly, the Bible teaches that suffering can lead to growth and redemption. Romans 5 verses 3-4 states, "Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope." Peterson's exploration of the role of suffering in personal development is deeply influenced by this understanding. He posits that suffering is not only unavoidable but necessary for growth and transformation. He encourages individuals to confront their suffering, to find meaning in their struggles, and to use their pain as a catalyst for personal development. This perspective is profoundly Stoic and is also reflected in the biblical narrative of redemption through suffering. In his lectures, Peterson often references the story of Christ's crucifixion as the ultimate example of finding meaning in suffering. He interprets the crucifixion not just as a historical event but as a symbolic representation of the human experience of bearing the cross of existence. By accepting and transcending our suffering, we can achieve a higher state of being, much like the Stoic ideal of achieving tranquility and virtue through the acceptance of fate. Conclusion: a modern-day Stoic sage. In weaving together the timeless wisdom of the Stoics and the profound teachings of the Bible, Jordan Peterson has emerged as a modern-day Stoic sage. His emphasis on personal responsibility, the pursuit of truth, and the acceptance of suffering resonates deeply with the ancient philosophies of Stoicism and the moral principles of biblical teachings. By advocating for the cultivation of inner strength, the alignment with rationality, and the commitment to virtuous living, Peterson offers a powerful message of hope and encouragement. In a world often characterized by chaos and confusion, Peterson's teachings provide a beacon of reason and resilience. Like the Stoic philosophers before him, he reminds us that true strength lies within and that by embracing our suffering, seeking wisdom, and speaking the truth, we can navigate the tumultuous waters of existence with grace and courage. His message is not only a call to personal transformation but a testament to the enduring relevance of Stoic and biblical wisdom in our modern lives. As we reflect on Peterson's journey and his teachings, we are reminded of the profound impact that one individual's commitment to truth and virtue can have on the world. In the spirit of the Stoics and the biblical prophets, Peterson stands as a guiding light, encouraging us to rise above our challenges, to seek the highest good, and to live with integrity and purpose. In doing so, he continues to inspire countless individuals to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and transformation, making him a true Stoic of our time.